instead of coming on here and be like, no, I actually wanted this baby, like I actually wanted another child, and da 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 da, you gonna come up here and try to gaslight us talking about.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, so this is the part 2 video, the video I posted previously of Anthony, Edward, and Aisha Howard. If you haven't seen the first part of Anthony allegedly proposing to pay 18 years worth of child support up front, go check out that first video, people's reaction to it, and then come back and let's talk here. So in this video, we're going to hear Aisha response to people calling her out for using a child or using a baby one to trap young men, and that she's a gold digger. And people have been calling her all sorts of names. And now she decided to respond to it and share her own thought and let us know that she is not a gold digger. That it's her body is her choice. That no man should tell a woman what to do with her body. But she's asking for child support. And they're like, it's not about child support. And she even throws shade at women that choose to date broke men and wear bonnets. Anyway, this video has gotten people talking because there's a lot of talk about this Aisha and Anthony drama that is going on. So let's go check out what she has to say to all the haters calling her gold digger, and that she's using a child for child support and she's sleeping with these young men just so that she can trap them with babies. Let's go hear our own take on this. I'll respond to this, and then people's respond to our response, and then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts.
Guys, I have been purposely staying off the internet. Reason being is because I don't want to come out of character from the things that are being written and commented, the lies that are being made up. And I know that if I put myself in position to respond, I'm then putting myself in position to defend my daughter, and defending her of what has been written. There's no nice way to do it because people have been so ignorant and so cold-hearted towards a child. And funny enough, I don't know if it's been a year or two, but I remember when Trump wanted to push laws banning the rights to abortion.
Okay.
And I remember how women came together and they protest. And you guys, you got dressed in jerry beads, and some of you went down in panties and bras and trench coats and was like, this is my body, this is my choice, okay?
Okay.
But the second a woman makes the decision, and I'm not even sure if it's a woman or if maybe, well, I know I'm probably getting this attention because of who I am and who I am attached to. But just generally speaking, the second a woman decides to make the decision about her body and her child,
Okay.
y'all turn into weirdos. Do you want a man to tell you what to do with your body or not? Do you want the rights or not? What happened? I've also come to realization that there are just certain allegations that I will never, ever beat with you guys. I came into this situation with the status because I have a child by a very successful artist, right? From then, I'm viewed as a certain type of woman because I'm beautiful and I have a nice body. And normally women like that attract a certain caliber of men, which is also not my fault.
Okay.
And now that I am in yet another situation where I now have a child with another successful man, there's no telling you guys that I'm not a gold digger. You guys,
Okay.
it's no beating those allegations at all. The only thing that irritates me is I read comments that say, oh, you're a gold digger, or you kept the baby for a check. What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compared the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with. Okay. And I said, you were digging for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you? Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for an extra Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? Now, if that was triggering, that's how I feel every time somebody says, do you even love that baby? You kept that baby for a check. Oh yeah, baby, I'm on one tonight. We gonna talk about it. Cause see, I sat back and I watched y'all in your dirty bonnets, lay back on your headboards, or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you. And you voiced your opinion about what you would have did if you were in my situation with my options that you do not have and you probably never will.
Wow.
How you gonna tell me what you would have did with my situation when you had a baby for your weed man, or you had a baby for that dude that be robbing everybody, or you had a baby for the booster, or you had a baby for the dude that you have to run down for $250. Yeah, let's talk about it. I would like to stop for a second, and I would like to give a shout out to Uber Pink Hair. Uber Pink Hair is gonna be below. Listen, they keep me on 10. If you want to get like me in a way that you could actually get like me, go buy this hair, girl, because listen, she don't play. And my girl Tiana always slay. Okay, go get this hair. This is Uber Pink Hair. You see it? Don't play. Uber Pink Hair. Go get you some. Oh, baby, I know the Golden Girl's been waiting for this. Baby, listen, my best friend is a Taurus, and my best friend been like, and bitch, why isn't Golden Girl talking? I looked at my best friend. I was like, baby, Golden Girl's trying to find a way to put it in words because y'all showed out. I would like to take the time out to extend grace to any woman that has recently given birth. Or it doesn't even have to be recent, because from my understanding, postpartum does not have a time frame on it. I thank God daily that I was already coming from a situation where I have dealt with the internet and the opinions and the scrutiny and the drama and just how mean and ignorant people can be. I've dealt with it before. So I have tough skin. And I just thank God that I never saw a day of postpartum. But to any woman that is going through it, I would like to pray you through it. I pray that you overcome it. And I'm taking the time out to do this because the internet showed me no grace. While I was pregnant, after my pregnancy, y'all showed me no grace. Y'all wouldn't know if I was sliding down my wall in a closet or on a cliff about to jump. Thank God I'm really like that. Thank God I'm really like that. And the things that y'all was doing, it didn't break me.
Aisha said, y'all said I picked my baby daddy because I'm trying to get money. So should I say you picked your baby daddy because you trying to stay poor? Why she ate y'all up like that? She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to y'all. Because she's messy. Like, why did she have to say that? She didn't have to say it like that. This is why I leave people alone. Y'all don't know how to leave people alone. And when they clap back, y'all get mad. If y'all left that girl alone in her custody battle to go get her little child support, she wouldn't have eaten y'all up like that. She chewed y'all up. She said y'all picked y'all baby daddies to stay in poverty. I didn't pick mine for that.
Aisha Howard is a perfect example of what they mean when they say we don't call women losers enough. The lady is 38, having a baby by a 23-year-old. Not to mention, her first child, Jason, she had that baby with Lil Baby when he was literally a teenager. She's actually insane, but to take matters just a little bit further, I actually think she's a predator, and it's very nasty. She has a really good talent for trapping young men with money, and it's really nasty. She knows better every time and still decides to do it. Anthony Edwards aside, being a nasty serial cheater, has multiple children, basically already went through this situation literally last year, doesn't know how to have protected sex, a different story. But that lady right there, those text messages were so embarrassing. Anthony, do you hate me, sad face? The said yes. Yes, I hate you. I hate you for bringing a child into this world knowing he's not going to have a father. And you still had, oh God. Not to mention, he typed that shit so fast, he meant it so seriously. Then keys. It really gets to a point, y'all. It gets to a point. It does.
Anthony Edwards' baby mama really came on the internet trying to disprove a point and proving people's point. You started off talking about you had status because you have a very successful baby daddy of an artist, okay? And you said, you know, obviously you have a great body and you're beautiful, so you attract a certain caliber of men. And now you have another baby by a very successful man. And it irks you that people are calling you a gold digger. But what if you went on their pages and compared their baby daddies to your baby daddies? What if you said they were chasing poverty by keeping their babies, or they wanted an income tax credit? So now with that video she made, was that supposed to prove to us that she's not a gold digger? And honestly, when I watched the video, I got to the end and I was like, nah, I probably didn't hear that right. I know I heard some BS, so let me rewatch it because it has to be some BS that I heard. No, I heard right the first time. Baby, I feel like there's certain situations, just let the talk ride out. This was one of them situations you didn't have to speak because you don't look any better. Matter of fact, all I heard through the whole thing was
girl, you need to get on with this video because you're still in denial. You are a gold digger. Like, you need to face the fact that you are one. Like, your whole plan, when you got with that 23-year-old, your whole plan was to get a check. That's all it was. You wanted to trap that man so you get a baby out of him and get a check. That was your whole plan from the jump. You did not love that. He didn't love you. That was the whole plan from the jump. That's all it was. And I told you several different ways that he didn't want to be with you or he didn't want that baby. You still kept it anyway, so that's on you. I believe he even gave you money to, you know, with the baby, but you wanted to keep it anyway. And like I said, that's on you. Now, we didn't say nothing when, you know, you had a baby or a child with Lil Baby, because we didn't like know you like that. But then once you got with this 23-year-old, we was like, girl, what is you doing? Like, soon as we saw his status, your age, and his age, we knew what time it was. So you need to cut the theatrics because we all know that you're a gold digger. We all know what your plan was from the jump, and you need to face the facts. You can't twist it no other kind of way. Now, the only thing that you said in this video that I can agree with you on, that it is some mothers out there that do have kids for tax credit or extra kind of money from food stamps or some shit like that. There are mothers like that out there like that. So I will give you that. But don't sit up here and say that you're not a gold digger, because you are. Like, everybody knows this at this point. So you need to cut the bullshit because you is just running your mouth just cause.
Okay, I'm going to say my little tidbit on this whole Anthony thing, and I'm going to be done because I'm sick of seeing it. First of all, both of y'all wrong. Because obviously neither one of y'all did anything to prevent this child coming into the world, right? And he has just as much right to not want that child as a woman has to get rid of the child. And if I think he should take it a step further, sign over his parental rights. Because again, you're 38. What business do you have with a 23-year-old NBA star other than to have his baby? You're old enough to be his mother. Women like that are why protection is invented. So my take is you should go a step further and sign over your rights. That way she has no legal ties to you. And then put a clause in there that if the child wants to know who you are at 18, she can find out and reach out to you. Women do it more than men. It's just talked about more with men. There's plenty of women that have kids and leave it with the father and disappear. There's plenty of women that have children because they didn't want to get rid of it and give it up for adoption and leave it, and it's not talked about. But when a man does it, oh, it's wrong. Both of y'all played a part in this child coming into the world. Both of y'all take accountability. A man has just as much right to say, I don't want that child, but if you choose to bring it into life, into the world, I don't want nothing to do with it. Just as much as a woman has the right to get rid of it, give it up for adoption, or have it and choose to be a single mother. Fight me if you want to. I don't care.
So y'all gonna let Aisha come on this internet and gaslight y'all, because that's exactly what she did. Two things could be true at once. Some of these women do have babies for government checks and taxes. That's true. But she also had that baby for child support, which is also true. Let's not stray away from that, from the actual situation at hand. Aisha said a whole lot of nothing. She still didn't deny the fact that she used that man for a child support check. Y'all let her gaslight y'all. Y'all over here like, oh, she's right about women using their babies for government assistance and da 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 da. Yeah, she right, but she still didn't deny the fact that she was using that man for child support. Do not let this bitch come up here and gaslight y'all, because that's exactly what she did. Aisha was better off not saying nothing. She was better off not saying nothing, because her talking made me understand why Anthony don't want nothing to do with her and why little baby don't want nothing to do with her. Now I understand. Sis is almost 40. Talking like that? You almost 40 talking like that? Instead of coming on here and be like, no, I actually wanted this baby. Like, I actually wanted another child and da 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 da. You gonna come up here and try to gaslight us talking about, well, all the broke women choose this baby fathers and they use them to get government assistance and da 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 da. So if I chose a baby father that's wealthy and da da da, y'all really gonna let her sit up here and gaslight y'all like that? That's crazy. Instead of focusing on the situation at hand, which is, did you have this baby for a check or not, she tried to throw it on something else. She tried to throw it off. That's what manipulators do, y'all. Let's bring it together. Let's come back together and realize what she's doing.
Let me know your own take down in the comment section. What are your thoughts about our claim of not being a gold digger and her coming for people that choose their baby daddy so that they can be in poverty? Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this entire conversation and story down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we're here to just have conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. We don't hustle yet, so it's a safe space to have conversation. I'm laughing because what first off is a voice. A voice is very sorry. I'm not the type of person that like picking someone apart, because I know I have a very voice. But why does a voice sound that way? Like listening to her I was just like, my goodness. Honestly, why does she sound that way though? Like, is that a real voice? Like, I know people ask if this is my real voice, but is that really, really a real voice? Anyway, Aisha coming online to try to tell us that she's not a gold digger. For me, I don't even know why she's out here defending her gold diggerness. At this point, I expect her, if I thought she's going to come to the internet, which I would have appreciated if she did not even say it, to just keep, because we know why you did it. You are 38, almost 40, sleeping with a 22 at that time, 22, 23 years old man. Same thing you did with little baby when he was 20 also, like, and you were in your 30s. Like, we know you are having babies with men that you're not even in a relationship with, men that are just, oh, let's hook up, and then you choose to get pregnant. And see, I would have appreciated if she did not even say anything. Just allow all the madness and us to yap, all the yapping we want to yap, and let everything just die down after the court case. But the fact that you now came to the internet and try to deny that you're a gold digger, for me, sis, yeah, I appreciate people that do things and they do it with their full chest. Don't come and be turning around. You did that for a check. Claim it, own it with your full chest and say, yes, I did it. I'm a gold digger. So effing what? What are people going to do about it? If it's easy, go get your own gold to dig. But no, you came to tell us that you're not a gold digger, but came to throw shade at people that are choosing their men to go into poverty. And they're coming to talk, oh, because I'm a pretty woman, that's why I attract some certain caliber of men. Oh, you mean the men that just want to sleep with you and hate you and don't want anything to do with the children, I want nothing to do with you. Those are the caliber of men you're talking about. Because sometimes I feel like when it comes to money and I feel like these are certain ways that women really disrespect themselves, especially at the time where some of us are trying to claim our power as women. We have women like Aisha out there just really disrespecting the womanhood and all that. My own is that you see all this money she's busting it wide open for men that don't even have any single regard for her, and she just being the butt of the joke all over. Do you know she can work for that money herself? Like she can earn that money herself and be that boss. But no, she rather use a baby. And the fact that she's using another human beings to on this trick to be with caliber of men. And the fact that she thinks like you're like, oh, because I'm pretty. Like, okay, you're pretty because you did your body. Let's get there. And we know why you did that. So at this point for me is that anything you want to do in this life, do it with your full chest. Stop forming holier than thou, or oh, I'm not, you don't understand women right, it is my choice, my body. The man that lay with you said he does not want the child. You went ahead to have the child, even though it's both of your responsibility. But you. I believe that when it comes to having a baby, women are the ones that have the access. So if you don't want it as a woman, you won't have the baby. I feel like we women, as much as yes, the men are as well as being responsible, why would you even be doing it to do without any protection? But I also feel like as women, that decision lies on us. And she trying to bring it all the political stem of like, oh, my body, my choice, da 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 da. Girl, really? Really? You're trying to just take a chill pee. You bust it wide open. You did it for a check. And now this man is about to wash his hands off you. And now you're trying to tell us you're not a gold digger. Girl, please, do own it. This is your calling. Take it. But that shit she threw at women dating poor men because they want to go into poverty. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section. Share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.